Hmm. Laggy. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Just double check that this is working too. Yep, you're working. Oop, that's loud. All right, perfect. Okay. All right. 안녕하세요, minasan. Uh, 안녕하세요. Anime maska mide desu. Oh, that's terrible. Well, that's me trying to be affluent or fluent in international language. If you're not aware, I am speaking Korean. So, hello, Internet. It is I, Anime Master here. Me terribly trying to speak Korean. Not my forte speaking multiple languages, but I try. But, as you can tell, I am back on the internet with more jibber jabbers. Now, today, it's Come Chat With Me, episode 8. And as a more proficient streamer, I have found I now know how to share screen. Makes me so amazing. Makes me feel so amazed. So today, as I was planning to show a video on Monday, but didn't have enough time, I'm going to show it today instead. Thought we should play it together. Let me see. Let's see. So give me a moment as I try to show it on all my stream right now. So Kick is streaming, is now doing the screen sharing. Now I just need to wait for my YouTube and Twitch to kick in. Ah, perfect. Here we go. Now, internet. So as I said, originally I had a video I want to show on Monday, but due to time constraints, I didn't do it. So today I will react to this video instead. So without further ado, let's watch it together. Of course. And of course, we start off with lagging. While we wait for it to... Oh, yeah. I let it load in the background already. Why is it not loading now? Okay, let's try again. I loaded a video for this purpose, so sorry to stop it from doing the buffering. But no, of course, technology doing it is finest. Oh my goodness. Well, looks like my computer isn't that good. Ooh, 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 ooh. And this is going to be happening for 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. This is going to be painful. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't take this. I don't have the patience for it. So, originally I was gonna, talk about this video that I saw. I thought was really funny. It's entertaining in its own way as well. And now that the video is not really playing, let's try again. Actually, let's do one more try. Let's hopefully third time's the charm. Huh, of course. You know what? Screw it. It's not working, so I might as well just stop it from there then. All right. Apologies, internet. It seems I did not pay my internet bill very well. So we are now stuck in a loop where the video won't play. And yeah, it's not going very well, unfortunately. So for the time being, oh, come on. Now what? There we go. Okay. Stop. All right. Okay, so that failed. I tried um, to do something different, to do, reaction to a video and all that stuff. But seems my internet bill is not very is not done correctly, so I can't play video while screen sharing and everything. So I'm gonna look into it a bit more to hopefully mitigate this problem in the future. But the whole point of playing that video was, as you can tell, it was Asmongold reacting to a video, and I am reacting to a reaction of a video. So Asmongold is reacting to a so-called leftist who has very extreme ideas. Now, I am not going to talk about the politics or what their political agenda and all that stuff. My point is the reason why I want to talk about this is because I thought it was really entertaining and funny. Now, whether or not you agree or disagree, I think we all can find a common ground that there are some times where people say some extreme, outlandish ideas. It does feel kind of dystopian at some point where it feels like comedy, and it does makes you just want to laugh at the situation, because other than laughing, that I don't feel like there's any other way to react to it apart from being stunned and astonished of the very extreme um, mindset that these people gives off. So that's the whole point I really want to talk about, and I just thought, share about all the other crazy things that they have in their mind as well, where they will say a lot of other crazy ideas and everything. But yeah, oh well, it didn't work out as great as I thought it would. But we can do that next time. I'll close that. All right then. Oh well, nothing we can do about it. Just take off. Just gonna unplug the HDMI. So switch. There we go. Turn that monitor off. But you got me instead. So let's enjoy the moment of just chatting with each other. So, Internet, how are you doing on this fine evening, on this Wednesday evening? Oh, and my webcam decided to disappear. Apologies. I was shifting it just to help it. Oh well. But yeah, how is everyone doing on this evening? Is everyone doing all right? Is everyone having a great evening? Did you all had a good day so far on the Wednesday? Because believe me, you and me, my goodness, I have been having some challenging days, I tell you. Very, very challenging days for the past week. And two, I tell you, it's not been easy for me. It's work and my own personal life. One thing I can definitely tell you is that I, one, I've been very, very lazy in editing my videos. Now, credit to myself, although I shouldn't give myself too much credit, otherwise I'll be too arrogant. I am close to completing the newest video I am about to upload. However, it did take me a long time to edit it. And the biggest reason why I took so long, and I think I've mentioned this before, is that this was on the fly. I just thought of it and I just did it. And the reason I did it is only to capitalize on a current situation that happened. It was a popular pop culture, and I want to do it. Now, the thing is, it's over now on in internet history and drama and such. If it's over, if it's been at least a month, pretty much it's ancient history according to internet, timeline. So it's my fault for not being more proactive and being more. I can't think of word now, but you get what I mean. Just being more proactive, try and work hard and concentrating on doing the work. Oh, come on, restream. Bane of my backside. All right. Just gonna save this. Once I have enough money in the future to purchase a pro version of the streaming platform, I am definitely gonna go with Streamlabs because so far Streamlabs has been very, very steady and very, very useful. And I'm actually starting to get the hang of it and how to use it as well. So I really like Streamlabs, how it works and everything. Uh, Restream is a very, very simple tool. It's very, very good. But my goodness, one is my laptop is old, so it can't run multiple, things that well. But still, oh, come on. Ugh. So annoying. Come on. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what's going on, is that I'm trying to um activate my camera on Restream. For some reason, it's now disabled it and marked it as not playing the um, camera. So apologies to people on YouTube and Twitch that you can't see my face, my lovely face, obviously. Uh, I am trying my best to reactivate it, which is annoying. So I don't know why it's not doing it, even though I clicked it so many times and everything to get it activated. It's still not doing it. What is wrong with you? Oh, my goodness. You're absolutely rubbish. Hopeless, I tell you. All right, to people on Kick, I'm sorry as well. I'm just going to unplug the camera and then plug it back in again. So bear with me as you listen to the sound of my voice right now. Is nothing happened. Nothing bad has happened. It's just unplugging and plugging. The good old IT fashion. Have you turned it on and off to make it work? Similar to that um, idea and way of doing things. Now, Kick is back online. Twitch and YouTube, are you back online? As my face is getting itchy. What do you mean is not plugged in? Apparently my camera is not working. You're unable to access the camera. You are rubbish, Restream. How are you unable to access my camera? This is even the one that's on the laptop as well. It's just a normal camera. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing it. Oh, here we go. It's back. Hallelujah. You are working. Well, hello, internet. You can now see my beautiful face. I was going to say mask and then face at the same time, so it's going to turn into mace, but you get what I mean. But anyway, it's back to normal now. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I've been putting off editing for so long. Last year, I was a bit more proactive, although I was not as proactive as I wanted to be to, upload and, edit and all that stuff. This year, I'm trying to be more proactive, trying to do more in my editing um, career. At the beginning of the year was going okay, was doing quite well, and then started to become more lazier and fallen off. So I'm not uploading as much as I should, which is really my fault because if I'm trying to make this into an actual career and everything, I should be a bit more I should be more proactive, not a bit, just be more proactive and actually do more work on it. So I need to get my old man ass gear back in, just get into the groove and into gear and actually do the work. Stop being lazy and everything. But hold on, let me just crack my body. Oh, oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Did you hear my old man body getting prepared to actually feel normal? But that was a nice crackling. But yeah, I am I have written a few scripts for myself, so I'm definitely going to follow the scripts. I have new ideas as well, and I need to actually generate it into a script so that when I get it done, it will be easier for me to one film, record the voices, and at least when I edit it, I know what the scene is meant to look like because I can refer to the script and it kind of refreshes my mind on what the scene is meant to be uh, based on the scenes that I have filmed. I mean, the recordings I filmed. But nonetheless, at least I will have a script to follow, and I don't have to worry about when editing. I'm just going by improvisation and doing everything through what's on my mind. It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird thing where you have a lot of ideas in your head and in your mind, especially when it comes to drawing. But when you actually put the idea onto paper, it becomes completely different to what you had in mind. So, as I said, with drawing, with example, you can imagine the most immaculate, just amazing drawing, but the moment you put the pen in your hand onto the paper, you begun to draw stickmen instead, rather than a fine art of a very detailed face of a man or a woman or a scenery, whatever. All you get is some stick line drawing, and you start to uh, have a hard time learning how to draw, even though you learned how to hold a pen and you know how to hold a pen and you can write with it with a pen as well, but you still have a hard time using it to draw, which makes no sense. It's like, this is my body. Why isn't my body not responding to what my mind is telling it to do? It's very, very fascinating and weird at the same time. So, yeah, in the future, I will have scripts and I will be following the script so that I won't have these moments where I have the idea in my head, but when I try to generate onto the paper, it's not working. I have to improvise on the go just so I can make it work. About the newest video I've done, I'm quite proud with certain special effects I've done on it, make it look quite, um, well, good as possible in my level of skills anyway of editing. I like to say my editing skills is good, but obviously compared to like professional people who does these amazing short films and special effects and stuff, is mine is compared to them is like it's not even newbie level. It's like beginners of beginners, I should say. So yeah, but I'm proud of my own level that is improving, and I can see I can do quite well with my level of proficiency. So I'm quite proud of it. I'm hoping when I post it and share it with you guys, you can also enjoy and see the appreciate my skills and my level of thoughtfulness and um, attention to detail I've done to the video I've created. Not trying to brag or toot my own horn, just saying that, I'm hoping you can also see my um my art and you can appreciate it as well. But yeah, getting tired now. It's whew, adapting to a new lifestyle of having a 9 to 5 job and then trying to do uh, a part-time job essentially of just editing and recording and everything. It does get hard. And now I'm in moments of like I also need to create shorts of my live streams, which I haven't done at all, and I should do it actually, which it does help with the channel's growth and everything if I do shorts of my live stream. But there is enough time of the day if I actually, put my mind to it and actually concentrate and actually doing it. But because of my procrastination and yeah, mainly my procrastination, I always put things off all the time and I'm always looking for the next video to keep my attention on, but my attention is only on watching videos rather than to actually use it to do something productive. So I need to get myself out of that cycle and be more productive. And I believe a lot of us is like that as well, isn't it? Where we have these moments where tomorrow I am going to be productive. Tomorrow I am going to be doing a lot of things. I will, achieve a lot of things, and I will complete a lot of tasks that I have set for myself, and I will not fail myself, and I will not be disappointed with myself as well. And the moment tomorrow comes, we're like, "Ugh, let's do it tomorrow again. Today is just no good." It's a bit similar to working out. Sometimes we always have these moments where we finish work and we're absolutely destroyed and devastated of how work has treated us, the people we've interacted with, and everything, and we just don't want to go outside anymore. I rather want to stay inside and just be content. And because of that, we start to see ourselves letting our body go. We're gaining more weight, we're eating more food, and we start to go out of shape. And before we know it, we have developed either a lot of minor health issues or major health issues. And depending on which country you are, if your healthcare is not free, oh my goodness, it's very, very expensive. Luckily, I'm in the UK, I have the NHS, so it's free. But with the waiting timeline, depending on the severity, you could be waiting for a very, very long time before the doctors can come and see you. And before they can even just say, oh, okay, we see you have problems, we're going to have to refer you to the emergency ward or whatever. And the emergency ward is another waiting list, and that could take years as well. I've heard stories where people have injured themselves and they are in pain. All they get is some painkillers from the NHS, and they're still waiting for the hospital doctors to come and see them, to book them in actually, just to see them, not even to cure them, just see them. And it's years before they can see a doctor. So it's an unfortunate situation that we're in. So either you pay an exorbitant amount of money, or you get free, or you're in like UK, but you are on the waiting list. So, what do I say about this? I think working out is like brushing your teeth. It's something you have to do daily in order to keep your teeth healthy and strong, so that you can still carry on using it daily and it won't fall off. Even if you're not, even if you brush it once a day, even though dentists will advise you to brush it twice a day, is actually the best. Once a day, you keep it clean, at least you cleaned it, and your teeth will stay with you, and you try to do your best to, keep it healthy and everything. Even though you may not doing it like extremely healthy or how a dentist will recommend, at least you're doing your best to keep it healthy. Same way with your body, working out. You don't have to go achieve or go for the most extreme level of, being in shape, like a bodybuilder or athletic or whatever, or to achieve a certain aptitude or athleticism in the sport. You know, being active in a certain way, work out 3 times a week or once a week, depending on your time and how consistent you can be, it's still good enough. And you're able to do a certain amount of cardio exercises, either running, a light jog, or just walking. Is it's very very good for the body. So mainly what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, I get it. Life gets really busy. It's really really tiring. I too I feel it. There are days I really don't want to go gyms. Even times where I just went twice a week or even once a week, and I feel like, "Ugh, I'll go tomorrow. I don't feel like going today." And it feels good not going as well, because when you decide not to go, you feel like, oh, I can actually lay in, I can rest, I can, play some games, I can just relax. I don't have to feel like I'm punishing my body. Because yeah, going to the gym, working out and everything, although once you finish the lift, you feel amazing. The pump is amazing. But during the exercise is the most painful thing your body will ever experience. But it's like a love-hate relationship with that pump. You when you're doing the exercise, you love and hate it. You hate it because of the pain, but you love because you love the feeling of the muscles being, forced into doing the exercise, and you're pumping the muscle, especially when you're doing like the bicep curls. You can see your muscle bicep just curling up and then becoming like a bison all of a sudden, and you have like a mountain in your arm, and you feel like, oh my goodness, is that my arm? Is this my muscle that I see? And it feels so amazing. Of course, I was just flexing my arm on my muscles on camera on purpose, just so I can show off my muscles. Well, my non-existent muscle anyway. But the point is that when you work out in the gym, it is a love-hate relationship. And I get it. I truly do get it. It's hard. It is very, very hard, especially when you finish your long, long, tiring shift after a day. But I do urge and advise that if you can, and when you still had the time, when your body is still able to, try to do some form of exercises, trying to do some form of, activity with yourself to keep your body active, at least, so that you can at least keep your health and your body healthy at a certain level, just so that even if it's some kind of investment for the future, whether you have a family or you do have a family right now, at least you can, you know, able to do the things you want to do for your family. But yeah, it's that's what I want to share. That's what I want to say to you. And I want to say, hopefully, this will help, and you will find a resolution and resolve to be able to do the workout and to go to do the exercises you sorely needed. You know, there's a lot of things on my mind I love to do and I want to do as well. The one thing that's only restraining me is money, to be honest. I have this feeling I want to go on like travel. I just want to travel. I really do. I just want to go somewhere. But I don't know where. That's the thing. I have a car. I can travel somewhere in the UK now, and I do have a list of places I can go to in the UK. But now, just, at the same time, of my introvertness, I don't feel like going out at all, especially with the current financing situation I have. I want to, get that, sorted out and save enough money to buy a new laptop for myself. Oh yeah, I've decided I'm buying a laptop. I'm not going to buy the iMac. I'm definitely going to buy a new MacBook for myself because at least it's portable. And once I've saved enough money to have my own place and move out from my mother's basement, I can easily bring my laptop with me. But yeah, it's yeah. I feel like money is the one thing that's really holding me back to do a lot of things I want to do, and I feel like a lot of us are like that. We have a lot of things we want to do, and money seems to be the first thing that really comes to mind that's really holding you back. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of things out there in the world where we can enjoy things for free, but we just don't know what. And when we do find it, if you're an introvert like me, you can now contemplate: do I want to go outside or not? When especially on the weekend, you feel like for a fact going outside is good for you. But at the same time, you don't mind not going outside, especially as an older man myself now. In my 30s, I really enjoy being inside now. I don't want to go outside anymore. I'm actually very content to be inside, but I know for a fact it's not healthy for me to stay inside for so long. So, yeah, is this is this contradiction that's going on in my head right now? It's just like I'm fighting against this contradiction, and I'm just like wondering, oh, what do I do? Well, at least I got an eye test this week Saturday, so I have excuse to actually go outside. So I could say, oh, at least I went outside this weekend. Although it's not really going outside, it's more like I'm just going to a shop and that's it. Well, to an optician anyway. But nonetheless, in an introvert's mind, going outside to an optician is a journey. It is a quest in itself, a major big quest as well. It's like slaying a dragon just to go outside. And you extroverts will never understand the mindset of a person who's a big introvert. It's such a shame. I thought I could really, do this. Um, share the screen with, and then, play the video and everything. Oh, it's such a shame because we could have carried on doing other reactions as well, watch other videos and everything. But no, as fate would have it, it would not work. And my goodness. Oh, wow. Look at outside. Well, you can't see anyway. And I'm not going to show my outside because I don't want to, give away my actual location and have myself doxxed by accident. So, right now, UK, we were experiencing some lovely weather for the past week. It was an amazing, amazing weather. Sunny, although, a bit chilly, windy and all that stuff, semi cloudy as well. But now, all of a sudden, we have the storm coming up from nowhere. It's rainy, it's very cloudy, like, usual UK weather, temperament as well. It's, yeah, now super rainy, super cloudy. and it's just dreary and miserable. One thing I have to say is that I had my car washed last week, s- Friday, or well, recently. Just let's just say I recently had my car washed, and now Friday. That's it. Last week Friday, I had my car washed, and now my car is completely drenched in rainwater. Although I did get the waterproof coating, but obviously it's a coating, so it will only last for so long. But oh well. Oh, now I got a juicy work drama to share with you guys today. Now, I'm not going to mention anyone's name. I'm not going to say the company name, obviously, for privacy reasons and everything. But the work drama I had was very, very weird. So I had a colleague in another department. Now, this colleague of mine sent me an email and told me to do something. Now, I don't mind it, I will do it. The only problem I had was I don't know what she wants me to do. I literally don't. And unfortunately, English is not her first language. So it was like deciphering a Morse code. And although I tried to decipher it, I was not successful. Even though she sent a whole email chain of her talking to the customer, I still don't know what she wants me to do because what she wrote and what the customer wrote is different. So I asked her, okay, can you? I'm sorry, I do apologize. I don't fully understand what you want me to do. Can you clarify what is it that you want me to do? All of a sudden, this colleague of mine decided to have an argument with me and starts to say, well, very confusing things and things that's not related to the email chain itself. Long story short, we got to the bottom of it, and I said, okay, all right, we'll get it done. Now, thinking nothing of it, all of a sudden, my managers came and talked to me about it and said, by any chance, this colleague sent an email of anything recently to me? And I said, no, not recently. And then my manager continued to talk about, I should receive a complaint about something, and then something and something. I do apologize about the vagueness, but hopefully you understand that, for privacy reasons, I don't want to share too much information. I just want to share just the drama itself. But nonetheless, as she was explaining like the situation, I remembered, oh no, okay, I remember now. I know what you're talking about, and I can, provide more context to it because what my manager heard was different to the context of the actual problem that my colleague was, well, I don't know, experiencing or causing with me for no reason. I told her, look, I received an email from her. I don't know what she wanted, so I asked her to clarify. But she turned it into an argument for some reason, even though I just asking for a clarification, nothing else. I'm not trying to, give her a hard time or anything. I just need some clarification because I really don't understand what she wants. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, my manager said she's on my side and that she doesn't plan to put me in a meeting with her and when she's not going to waste any more time with it and so forth and so on and so forth. But I thought it's just very funny. I just feel like we have these people, don't we, where someone will make a drama out of nothing for no reason. And even though you're trying your best to be very polite and kind, you're just trying to do your job and everything, but there will be always that one person that thinks that they're better than everyone and that they will create a drama out of nothing, really. And it's a very sad state because it's very tiring to be that kind of person that you always have to create drama around you. Just, I don't know. Now, this is my own personal point of view. The reason why they may like to create drama around them is because they like to be the center of attention. Now, I don't know if that's the case or is that is the truth, but from all the people I've seen so far that likes to have drama around them and cause drama around them is because, and for some reason, they like to be at the center of the drama as well, not observing it, to be in actually in the drama themselves. Even though they say they don't want to, they will forcefully insert themselves into it, and they would want to be at the center of it. So to me, it makes me feel like okay, they just want attention for some reason, and I really like I feel like it's very very tiring to be like that. And I don't know, have you ever experienced people like this? And I unfortunately have. Uh, One is too many, but now I have two right now, two colleagues that is exactly like this. And I said one is too many already. Now I have two, and my goodness, it's very very tiring. Very very. It gives me a big headache to the point where I just don't know how to deal with them. At sometimes it feels, you know, I'm the type of person that if you say something, I want to help and try to resolve it. But if you're just complaining and show a lot of negativity, I am easily influenced and affected by your negative mood, especially when I know that I want to help, but I can't do anything to help you because you're not really. Oh, sorry, got itchy lip, upper lip. I mean, but yeah, it's like you're just complaining, and because you're making all these complaints and negativity is flowing around, and I am very easily influenced in emotion, but I don't show it as much. I I tend to bottle up all those emotions and everything, and it's kind of affecting me. Well, not kind of, it actually is affecting me. But nonetheless, it's just that it's I don't know. It's a type of lifestyle I don't really want to live like that. I just feel like that's just not the way to live. I feel like why would you do that? I'm not talking about bottling up and all that stuff. I mean, obviously that's you shouldn't live like that. You should do everything you can to release that negative emotions and energy, so it doesn't bottle up too much and too long. But I'm talking about the people that that they self-insert into a drama or create a drama and make themselves be at the center of it. The only thing I can say is that the other colleague that likes to put themselves at the center of the drama is they like to insert themselves as the good person, as the good guy in the drama, in the situation. They're not the one that's at fault, it's everyone else's fault. She likes to see herself as a morally good person. Now, I'm not saying she isn't morally good person. However, the things she does would say otherwise. And her mouth will say, a lot of good things in front of your face, and she will give you lots of praise. But behind your back, oh my gosh, she got the mouth of a viper, venomous viper. She will stab your back a million times over. She will go around spreading some gossips about you, false gossips about you, and rumors and everything. And she would spread it to other departments as well. And it's just like, I've been a victim of that. To be honest, I've actually started to. I believe I actually had some depression and anxiety at some point. I think it went on for a whole year. I think it was 2024, especially, that I had it for. And I got to the point where I didn't really want to come to the office. I didn't want to go to work because I didn't want to, see that particular colleague. But as I know I have bills to pay, I have to push myself to go to work because I have no choice. But nonetheless, it was painful, like very painful to do so, to actually go to work. I spiraled out of what I was trying to say. I was sure about, just want to share some workplace drama with you guys. Just now talk about, how it's painful. I just want to, just goes shows how, you can just go off on a tangent sometimes. And for my mind, I always go from one topic to another. I just keep changing. And just like, I'm like a cat. Once I get my attention on something else, I just like, oh, light, oh, lightning, oh, the wind, something like that. It's very bad. It seems, yeah, I do have problems with trying to keep my focus on things. I'll have good concentration on one thing for a time, but once I break off it, then I'll say, I want to have a break. I will take the break the longest as I can. I just won't go back into doing what I was meant to do. It's just like gets even harder to actually do my task and everything. But speaking of tasks, there's one thing I want to really push myself to do more now, and actually is learn my musical instrument. I bought a saxophone, and I'm actually going to music lessons for my saxophone. But I have not been a good saxophone player. I have not been practicing. And so the only time I actually practice is during lesson time, which is like not great because during lesson I should be actually learning some new things and actually improving my skills. While I'm improving my skills during lessons, I am not improving on a daily basis, or at least a few times, few times a week basis. And it's really bad because it's like I bought the saxophone and I'm not really getting my investment back by actually playing it and practicing it. I feel like I wasted it. But I have a resolution. I want to be more active with it and I want to learn it. And if you're wondering why I bought a saxophone, it's because I've always wanted to play a saxophone when I was a kid, but I did not know what it was called. I've seen it and I looked and when I saw it, I was like, that is so cool. I want to know how to play it. And then when my mom said, hey, we got a clarinet. And I thought that's what a saxophone is called, a clarinet. So I said, yes, I want to learn the clarinet. As soon as I got it, realizing, oh, it's a completely different instrument. But no, oh no, no worries. It's similar to it. I'll still play it. So my first musical instrument I played was actually a clarinet. Um, was quite, I was quite good at it, but I gave up on it, unfortunately, because the musical teachers I had when I had music teachers at school, and I was learning and practicing. I had one teacher that said they were willing to let me to do grade one test, but then the other teacher would say, "No, I'm not good enough, and I will never be good enough," and then just put me off. And then I didn't see any real result, and I don't see any improvement. And yeah, I just like my level of proficiency in clarinet wasn't really getting any better. I didn't really feel like playing it anymore, and it's just like, what's the point? I just feel like I just want to give up. I don't want to play anymore now. So yeah, I played it for a while in secondary school, and then yeah, unfortunately, I gave up on it. Now I've got a now using my own money. I'm learning to play saxophone. I know how to play a few other instruments, but it's only at a very very low proficiency level. I know how to play the guitar, the drums, um, piano. I won't say I know how to. Oh, anyone can play pianos, but the proficiency level on piano is very very low, very 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 child like toddler level. And guitar, I could say I'm a bit better, but more of like a child level. Same with a drum. I know how to play a few beats, um, but yeah, still on the like a very child level. Never increased, never improved afterwards. Unfortunately, I didn't have much opportunity to do so. But yeah, that that was a good time when I was trying to learn it. It was a good time. Yeah. very, very different time as well when I was in that situation. But yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought that was my door opened. Oh my goodness, what's the time now? It is 9. Wow. So I've been streaming for about 15 minutes. Not bad. Oh, wow. Oh, my nose. All right, I'll stream for a bit more, and then afterwards I'm gonna concentrate to actually finish my editing today. I want to finish by today and actually post it because I am quite proud of it, and I want to get it done and over with because I wasted too much time editing that video, and I just want to move on to the new videos that I've actually scripted and do, and actually work in a scheduled, planned timing with myself. But my goodness, you can never predict the temperament of a UK weather because one time it's, I mean, what one thing is, people that doesn't know, UK is the only country I know so far where you can experience 4 seasons in one day. You can experience the cold, the winter cold, the autumn wind, the spring of the summer, and the heatness of the sunshine at some point in the day. And also it goes back to whatever season they decides to choose to be in. But yeah, it's the weather in UK is very unpredictable. One moment is sunny, the next moment is just pouring with rain. Now it's finished pouring with rain, but it's just very, very cloudy, which looks like it's about to rain again with heavy showers. It makes you wonder, why do I want to go outside? And luckily today is Wednesday, so I don't go gym on Wednesday. I work out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday night or Saturday, depending on how not lazy I am on a Saturday. So yeah, I work about 3 to 4 times a week. My biggest goal is actually I want to work out 4 times a week and able to produce one video a week as well. Which I was able to do so last year. I was able to consistently produce videos once a week at a time, and it got to the point where I feel like I can't do this anymore. I'm so tired. But yeah, I need to get back into it. I mean, I had a feel good, going running themes of videos I do on my channel. I want to carry on doing it, but there's one particular thing I always want to do. I want to have a story, and I want to be able to create a very good story as well. And I just feel like there's something missing. Something's missing. So now I'm trying to refine all my scripts. I'm writing down all my ideas down, creating the script and everything. I'm hoping one day I'll be able to, refine my script and ideas so good that I'm able to create a story that I can actually, I actually like producing, doing, writing it, filming it, and editing and everything. And I'll be able to, continuously do it as well. So my one goal I want to be able to achieve for my channel is to be able to create an actual story. Yeah, it's going to take time because still trying to. Oh gosh, still trying to figure out, my editing schedule and everything. But I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting there, even though ever so slowly, but I'm getting there. I think that's the main thing as well. As long as you're smoothing, not staying still, you're not stagnating. That is, better than nothing. And as a very good, as improving as as an adult and maturing as well. So yeah, steady always wins the race. Oh well, I mean, slow and steady always wins the race. Wins the race. So yeah, you got to treat your life like a marathon. Obviously, you got to run at your own pace. You make sure that you're able to cross the finish line and make it to the finish line, and not give up. Oh, oh. Don't know if you can hear that. Sometimes, feel good cracking my neck, but I have this like terrible muscle knots on around my neck areas as well. Sometimes I'm like trying to get rid of it. Oh, oh, oh gosh. Isn't it nice where you can just have a moment where it's just peaceful and quiet, and you can just, you know, experience the quietness, and you can just hear. Although sometimes, I get it. I also used to, before my parents actually came, uh, before we all came together and lived together again, due to financial reasons. When you're living by yourself, it does feel excruciating painful when you hear the quietness in the room. That makes you feel like you want to go insane as well. I feel like there are times where our mind is so busy. I think it's because we're not actually really listening to the actual quietness in our room. We're not actually really making us becoming still in our mind because we're so busy with so many different things. We never actually really put our mind at a standstill and just let go of everything and just relax. Which is why there are times where when you're alone in your own room, you feel like the quietness is going to kill you. You're going to go insane from it. But because our brain is still in a flight or fight mode, not in an actual state of serenity and peacefulness, where we can actually appreciate the stillness and the calmness. So there are times where I just feel like I just sit in my room, just feel like this is quite nice actually. This quiet moment. I just want to share that with you. Hopefully that with your busyness in your life, with the chaos in your mind, and daily chaos as well in your life, you can just find these moments where you can actually come to appreciate the quietness and the stillness. And you just let yourself just breathe, going just like that, just taking a deep breath, just breathe, just breathe. It's a powerful thing, I tell you, just having this quietness and stillness and just able to just take a deep, deep breath. It does wonders to your body, I tell you, to your mind and to your heart, especially. It just feels like a great big chest just being slowly released from you. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like it's so important to just, breathe sometimes and just allow yourself to be calm and just breathe. Just breathe. It's a very powerful thing, I tell you. Breathing, just taking a deep breath from time to time. It really does wonder to your body, I tell you. It's very it's weird because you do it so naturally. You never thought about actually consciously just taking a deep breath where doing so it actually relaxes your mind and your body. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? How doing the most simplest things your body can just change so much. Uh, yeah, it's wonderful. It's very wonderful. It's amazing, I tell you. Oh, actually, now think about this. I feel I have some gratitude I wish to share with you guys. I gotta share with you because I am actually quite stoked of this fact. Now, as I've been doing these live streams for a bit, I have now seen quite a growth on my viewership for my live streams. So, for instance, oh, actually, I just realized something. I just don't need to go on YouTube. I can actually go on YouTube Studio to open it. Here we go. So, let me show you. I could just. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that because I feel like it's going to lag it. So here we go. So if you can see on my, here we go. Let me just put down the microphone down here. So what I was trying to say is that, as you can see from these viewership counts, my live stream views has been ranging from ones to my biggest one. My most views I had was 33, and that was Come Stretch with Me episode 1 video, which is amazing. I had 33 views. I was like, whoa, that's cool. But all the others has been, consistently one, twos, fours even, and such. But now the last two streams I had, I'm in the double digit constantly. So Come Chat With Me episode 7, I had 14 views, which was streamed 6 days ago, and the one I streamed on Monday, I currently have 17 views. Now, obviously, I said, I know some people's going to say, well, that's not a lot. But to me, that is a lot. And I am, I'm happy with that fact. I'm very, very pleased with the fact that I've got this many views for it. So, I want to say thank you to everyone everyone that has, taken time to view my videos, to, just, watching it, even though it's a live stream. Times where my live stream fails with, the connectivities, playing the video and everything. But nonetheless, I am very, very thankful, grateful for all of you to, watch the video. So, yeah, thank you all. I am trying to improve it. I am going to create thumbnails in the future. So, all of my live streams will have thumbnails. Well, in the future, anyway. Um, just to make it look more aesthetically pleasing to the eyes when you play it. But it's going to be the same, by the way, because they all have the same theme: either come stretch with me, chat with me, or work out with me. So it's going to be in a. I can't think of the word now. Yeah, same similar themes. I may change it a bit from time to time, but the one thing I will change is probably the number to tell you which episode it is on right now. But yeah, that's in the future. That's in the future work where I will have thumbnails for my live stream videos. And future projects where I create shorts for it as well to highlight the things. Hold on. Don't come in. Sorry. Sorry. I have family members and they want to come in. So I'm just letting them know not to come in at the moment. But you know what? I'll end the stream here since I think they need something from me. So, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my stream and, watching me do, You just chat really, and failing playing a video as well. So I'll see you all next week, Monday. Hopefully, you all have a great week. I hope you all have a great weekend as well, and enjoy the rest of your day and your week as well. See you all next time, Internet. Sayonara.